Hello everyone and welcome to the Pitlane. My name is Ryley Cooper and this week we are in Assetto Corsa driving the glorious Ferrari F2004. Now today I decided to drive this car at this track because, well, this week is the Styrian Grand Prix if you're watching it either the day of or day after this actually uploads. Now really this is take 2 of this video because of microphone issues again, but I'm finally getting it out. So let's hot lap the Ferrari F2004 around the Red Bull Ring. Wow. Just listen to that tiny little, I think, 3-liter V10 scream. And naturally, since it's an F1 car that isn't modern, I take it too wide. But it's just modern enough to where the brakes are pure telepathy. Understeering essentially all the way through that corner. There we go. Yep, way too wide again. These grooved, slick Bridgestone tires don't really like fast, tight corners, which is kind of an oxymoron, but at the same time, not somehow. There's a lot less downforce in one of these than there even was in the Williams car of 2019. Which was notorious for being kind of draggy and without much downforce. I think I need to slow down more for that corner. Just let the car kind of rotate itself with throttle. Now this is the car that famously won Mr. Michael Schumacher his last title in Formula 1. And his last title with Ferrari, actually. Now, of course, this thing can rev up to like, I think I've actually seen it up to like 20,000 RPM. Nope, just 18. And of course, you can just machine gun down the gears like that. And if I'm not mistaken, this car actually had traction control too. Whoa. Don't go onto the grass. You'll spin. That V10 noise. I unfortunately never got to experience it in real life, but I've gone and watched old races of Mr. Schumacher's, and that V10 is just one of the best sounding engines ever. I think the only engine that really sounds better than this V10 is the V10 found in the Lexus LFA. And a lot of that thing's engine noise was the fact that its exhaust was tuned by Yamaha. Who famously started out as a piano and instrument manufacturer before they started going to, you know, motorcycles and weird things like that. Well, not really weird, just different than instruments. So for those of you interested in actually watching the race tomorrow, it is at 8 a.m. Central American Time, or Central Standard Time, whatever it's actually called. And that's like well, actually, I don't really know what time it is over in Austria, but I do know it's not exactly in the morning. It is definitely afternoon. Alright. I was trying not to go off the track in an imitation of Max Verstappen and Antonio Giovinazzi, but I still went off the track. Whoa, okay. See, I figured that would happen. Most times I drive this thing, it basically turns into, how many times can I break this awesome Ferrari? Looking at my best time over there, it shows that this thing from 2004 in the dry is faster than the F1 cars of quite literally today in the wet at this track. naturally it's a ridiculous fast pit stop. Honestly, I think F1 cars should be this size again. Because whenever you think about how much technology is really advanced since this thing was racing at all, we have, well, F1 teams have the technology available to them to make these things, well, to make the modern F1 cars as small as these amazing little machines, and as fast as they are now, while retaining the same safety that they have now. That didn't work. I think it's weird. I drove the 2017 car in Assetto Corsa yesterday, I think it was. And man, the downforce on that thing. It's practically impossible to understeer while you're like purposely understeer while you're on a straight. Like, I know that had a pretty quick response, but if I had done that in the modern car, it would have just snapped over to the right and crashed, ruining the entire car. If there was something that could be added to F1 cars nowadays to replicate the sound of the V10s while keeping the reliability and sheer horsepower of the turbo hybrid units, that would be amazing. Maybe a two-stroke engine with a traditional sump-based lubrication system, kind of like you have on your normal road car, would work because those things like to rev. Not to mention the revs pick up just about as fast as this thing, because from idle to redline takes less than a second. Life is just better on the higher side of 10,000 RPM. Don't get me wrong, I've got nothing against the grumbly low-end torque V8s that America likes to produce. man, they've got nothing on the sound of a V10. Like if the new Corvette had a V10 and didn't understeer, then in my opinion, it would be the perfect American supercar. So, everyone, stay safe, have a nice day, and remember, life is better on the high side of 10,000 RPMs. Goodbye.